All right, hello. You don't know who I am. I don't know who you are, but I'm bored and I want to do my makeup. So that's what I'll be doing today. And well, I say today, well, more like tonight. I woke up really late in the day and it's about to be nighttime. Do I have any reason to be doing my makeup? Absolutely not. No. Why would I do that? Because I'm bored. So that's what we're gonna do. And just to just get anything aside, I don't do any like primer for my face. I just don't, mainly because I don't have one. I don't really care. And also, I'm using a damp beauty sponge. This is the one from Milani. I'm using the smaller one. I already put the concealer I'm using on the back of my hand. It's from Winky Lux. I believe it's in the shade light beige. And mainly, I'm just gonna be focusing on my under eyes because that's my problem area. I need to. Oh, my tiny mirror's over there. It's fine. I'm just gonna use my camera and try to make it work. And obviously, makeup's something that's like not super specific. I mean, it is to an extent, but like you don't really need, like, just have fun. And for me, I don't really. It's partially why I don't really give a shit about using a primer or foundation. I do use concealer, but I don't have an actual foundation, mainly because I can't be bothered to find my shade, even though it's definitely there. Because I'm not like. I don't have the issue of not being able to find it. It's more just like I don't have the time and patience to test out a shade only to find out it's the wrong color. And I just don't really care for that because there's not really any big makeup stores like Sephora where I live. It's more just like any of the makeup I have is from Walmart and or Target, which my Target selection has improved. They just put ColourPop in there, but like even then, like I don't really give a damn for ColourPop. Just what it is. I need to get another mirror. 2 seconds. One, two. There y'all are. Just in case y'all were curious. Now I can at least see what the hell I'm doing a little bit better. Also, I do have like a couple problem areas on my face. That was my own dumb fault. I picked my face. Do not pick your face. Don't be like me. Don't be stupid. Do not pick your face. Don't do that. Just don't. And I'm gonna be taking that same. By the way, concealer done. I'm gonna be taking that same damp beauty sponge and dipping it into my baking powder or pressed powder. Okay, it says e.l.f. HD powder. It's not specific. Okay. And I'll be pressing this right into my under eyes. Nothing like that. And I normally do this with the wet beauty sponge just because it tends to help. If you don't want it to be as like heavy of a set, I do sometimes on occasion. Can I get some powder? Come on. I will on occasion just like use like a tiny brush. I can actually show that to y'all in just a second once I'm done setting this. Because there's no right or wrong way to do your makeup. Again, this is just what I do. At least for base, eye makeup can be whatever. Which we'll get to that in like a few. But we're gonna be focusing on this, don't you think? Anyways, that's done. The brush I would normally use, well, I would use if I didn't want to go like full beauty sponge. Just a tiny flat, I guess you would call this a powder packing brush because it isn't like flimsy or fluffy. It's more like firm. That's a lot of it. All my brushes are dirty. That's also why I was using the beauty sponge. What else can I do to my face? I have face stuff up here, but I also need to get my shit together. Let's go full beat. That's what we're gonna do. I know I'm off camera, but you know what? It's fine. We're gonna go full beat, and we're gonna do full face everything. Eye makeup, I still have no plans. Let's go in here with some contour. For contour, I'm gonna be taking. Imagine the brush I just showed you, but just bigger. And we're gonna be dipping in the side of it. By the way, Makeup Revolution contour and highlight palette, Roxasaurus. You can figure it out. You're not that stupid. Taking the lightest dark contour shade in here on one side of the brush, only on one side, not this side, only this side. And I'll be putting that not where my actual hollows of my cheeks are, not here, because here's the thing. I already have a pretty chiseled face. I honestly probably don't need to contour, but if I'm doing the full beat, I might as well go all in. I literally am saying that, even though I'm not wearing foundation. I don't care. So I put it slightly above to really emphasize that, which that's the thing. It's not a lot. Well, honestly, I'm looking in the camera, not the mirror. Let me check my mirror to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. And you just want to blend that. I normally like right there, not compared to this, because it is contour, but for me it also kind of just brings some warmth to my face. Which the crazy thing is, I really should not be as pale as I am. Only reason I am is because I'm depressed and I'm an inside person. So I come off as like the color of like a cartoon pirate map where like I could look more gross and yellowy. It's more just like I just don't go outside. And I just come off as this weird green beigey undertone. Um and if I'm doing full beat, besides the cheekbones, I will do if I didn't have my facial hair, my beard, well, beard, we're gonna air quote that because like this is not much. I would cut my jaw as well, and I do normally cut right like here on my forehead and then my temples, which they're already you can already tell the natural contours there, at least on my facial structure. But I like to go in and really emphasize that because why wouldn't I? I mean, we're here anyways, which honestly is not going to make that much of a difference. I just kind of like the way it looks because it really does like bring attention to like the center of my face, like right here, like in the triangle, which I like. And we're going to be taking that. By the way, for that temple part, you just take it on the side of your brush again, and like just like that. For the forehead, you want to take the very edge, just on the edge, because honestly, that's the one thing I fucked up a lot, is getting way too much on my forehead. I'm probably going to do it right now, but you really don't, I don't really like doing a lot on my forehead. I just want a very subtle amount to the point where it's like non-existent. I just realized there's excess powder on my face. How the fuck did that get there? I guess I didn't pay attention. Don't do that, because I'm not really trying to bake this. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think that's all the powder off my face. Okay, that was stupid. Don't do that. Um, Forehead, temples, cheekbones. I'm not going to do the jawline because I have facial hair. I don't really care. I am going to do my nose. And honestly, I don't really do much for my nose. I always take a slightly darker shade. And again, just dipping tip of my brush in. And I'm actually only going to really focus right where like the bridge of my nose is around my eyes. So I'm going to be taking, let's do this side first because my mirror's over here. We're going to be just not even like blending it, just stamping it on. And then going directly down towards the center of the nose. And we're going to be making a triangle of sorts. Y'all got the good side. Now I got to do it this side well. You're not going to see that, but it's fine. We're going to be doing it, stamping it right in there. Dragging it down. And now you're going to go back in with that same brush and just do little tiny blending motion, circles, whatever blending motion you do that's more comfortable for you. That's what you're going to do right here. On this part, I normally keep it quite harsh because like it's not going to matter in 2 seconds. And if you're really conscious about it, take my finger, swipe directly down, get rid of any crooked mistake you made. Because it's fine. And that's it for contour. For blush, I normally do blush next and not highlight, just because I kind of want the highlight to be the main thing. You could do a powder blush. I have this one from Makeup Revolution, 4 options, but it's not my jam. Normally what I'll do, I'll take the putty blush from e.l.f., and this is in the shade, I can't find the name. Where the fuck is the name of this? Bitch. Caribbean, that's the name of it. And as you can see, Sheeple Dark. It doesn't come off super dark. I take the butt, or like the other end of my beauty sponge, just dip it in there a couple times. You don't need to like twist it aggressively in there, because like you really don't need much, because it really won't do anything. And like you probably can't see it in this camera, mainly because of the lighting, but it is showing up in my mirror. It's just a very soft pink. I wonder why that isn't showing up on the camera. Let's just put a little more on, and I'll look like an idiot in real life, but y'all can get the idea, because I think that's only fair, because I'm not going anywhere anyways. But it really isn't super, like, it can be a lot if you're a moron and you put too much on, but here's the thing, you can put as much blush on as you want. I really did love it. when blush was, and probably is still the thing, where like people just, there's never too much of it, because I think it's cute. It comes off as like cutesy, eagerly ahigoey. I know I just said ahigoey as if that's like an adjective, but like that really is the vibe. You're like sick and helpless, like, oh, achoo, I'm so cold. That's like the vibe that I get from it, and I think it's really adorable. We're gonna do a little bit on the nose, not too much. Probably just did too much, but it's okay. By the way, when I do my blush, I normally, most people would put it like here to make their face more round. I don't care for that. I like my face chiseled. I just put it to the side, like really far to the side, to the point where it's like, why do you do that? And I like it there. All right, that's blush. And the highlighter, I do have a couple options. Here's the thing. I have the palette from Makeup Revolution with like the 8 in them, but I'll be with you. The top that's been broken, and I really should just throw it out. But I do have this one that's just a single, and that's what we're going to be using. And to be frank, you could honestly use anything as a highlight, as long as it was shimmery and like did not feel weird on your face. Hell, you want to take some glitter, put on your face, I'm not going to fucking stop you. But for me, I just kind of like something that like still screams in your face but isn't glitter. Actually, that's a lie. This is pretty much as glitter, a little shimmer. I don't know the terminology for it. I'm going to be doing that right here. And as you can see, it's really just catching the light very absurdly. That being said, the light that's like right behind the camera, it isn't my ring light. I have a ring light with like, I really could have put my phone and put the ring light in there and everything, or put my phone in the ring light and like did the whole YouTube setup. I didn't want to move shit around in my room, to be frank. And as much as I like that ring light for lighting, I just want to get nicer shit. Because, I don't know. Honestly, been losing my mind as of late with losing my job. But I want to be able to do what I love, which is staying inside and online. Which I know sounds really depressing, but I grew up watching YouTube. Whether it was gaming, beauty YouTube, cooking, all that crazy stuff. And I just think it's really cool how people put themselves out there to the point where it's like, whoa, that's like, you're sharing that? Alright, I'm not done with the highlight, but I'm done with this for now. I don't really do my brows, because they're kind of already like, my hair is dark brown, my eyebrows are jet black. It's not gonna change shit. I do take the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel, which like, you don't need it. It's like a stupidly crazy, it's not stupidly strong, but like if you don't like that gross crunchy feeling, you don't have to use it. I'm not gonna force you to use it. I just use it because I have very thick, unruly hair, and to be frank, on no makeup days where I don't want to do any makeup, what I'll do instead is I'll actually just take pomade, the Old Spice pomade that's like in a little tub, and I'll put it on a spoolie and I'll run that for my brows, and then I'll take the back of like whatever spoolie or brush I'm using, like the handle part, and I'll press my eyebrows flat, sort of like soap brows, but not actually using soap. I'm just using pomade, and I'm not really trying to, oh, my eyebrows are not even, mainly because my face is not even, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just wanted to get my brows done because I wanted to highlight my brow bone, which I will say my eyebrows are sort of mid growing back. I do sometimes shave the tail off because I'll be like, oh, I'm bored, let me shave the tail off my eyebrow to like mess around with different like eyebrow shapes and all that, and then I realize it's going to take 6 weeks to grow back, which honestly isn't that long considering how long where most people fucking live, but like it's just like, god damn it, why did I fucking do that? Okay. Oh, I didn't even highlight my nose. If you want to highlight your nose, you can. I try to do it. I just don't think it looks that great on me because it kind of just makes my nose look, not big, but it really does like, I think I just suck at highlighting my nose because I will do it and then it comes off as like, I'll make my nose really long, because I have the same problem if I'm drawing outside of makeup. If I'm just like drawing something on paper, doing a self-portrait, anyone I draw, or if I draw something, the face will always come out too long. Like, too long to the point where it's like, that's a horse. That is not a person anymore. Anyways, I'm getting really distracted. Put it right on the tippy tip of the nose. And you could just do it right in between your brows. Like, you don't need, like, a lot. But, you know, if you want to shine to, like, absolutely everyone in the vicinity, drag that bitch down the nose. Make it be known that you are not playing around with your highlight today. And normally what I would do, I will take the other end of the brush and just, like, do that, just so then there's, like, a separation between the length of the nose and, like, the, like, cute little button part of it, or, like, you would boop someone. So then it's not all dragging it down and making your face longer. It's very much separating it between the length and then, like, what's coming out towards the face, making it look more cute and, like, button shaped and all that. And you could contour the underside of your nose. I just forgot, and I don't feel like getting my contour palette out again. So that's that. And this is the face. So far, looking alright. Nothing too crazy. Actually, that's a lot. That's a complete lie. I like this, but you don't need all this. I just think it's fun to do makeup and just... I don't know, because there are some people that genuinely think this is impressive. I really didn't do that much. I don't think it's that impressive. But that being said, you know, do whatever you feel like. Just some eyeshadow. I don't even know what I want to do, because I really wasn't thinking about it. Maybe let's do... I have some nicer eyeshadow palettes from Milani Cosmetics, mainly the two Gemini ones. But I think since I'm kind of doing something more, like, low-key, let's do the Physicians Formula, because that's more readily available. And we're going to go to the Butter Eyeshadow Sultry Nights palette. Looks like this. Looks like kids' makeup. Yeah, I already said that. It's too late. Can't take it back now. And I'll real feel I never actually played with this palette, so we're going to experiment together, and we're going to see if I hate this. Because if I hate this, maybe you won't hate it, or maybe you will. I don't know. If I was doing, like, a super glammed up beat, you know what? No, we're committing. We're going to do... Not switching the palette, but I do want to put concealer on my eyelid, because I don't have eyeshadow primer. I at least want to do something to give my eyelid a blank canvas, because as you can see, like, the only part of my face with the concealer is under my eyes, but, like, my forehead, like, the most general rest of my face is pretty, like, pale, which I think most people have different colored eyelids from the rest of their face. Mine are, like, sort of, like, orange. I will say the light that I'm looking at is very strong, so it is kind of, like, washing everything out. It's also why you can't really see the blush, at least from the camera I'm looking in. So we're just taking... This is a different concealer, by the way. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito. Probably in a really light shade. Not the lightest, fair beige. And I'm just going to do one swipe and one swipe. Do it in my eyelid, look up, and then to get that going, put that away, and then just blend it out. I might need to just... Yeah, I'm bringing this closer, because I'm not going to fuck this part up. I'm not going to fuck around with stuff around my eye. Absolutely not. And, like, it doesn't do, like, a great job at priming the lid, but it does give me a nice blank canvas to work on. Like, see the comparison from that to, like, my natural color of my eyelid? Really just washes that bitch out. Which I will say, I probably did put a little too much on. That's a lie. I put way too much on, but, you know, we're going to make it work. It's going to be fine. Because this is Makeup World, and you can fix all your problems by just doing your thing. And what we're going to do now, back to the eyeshadow palette, Physicians Formula, Butter Eyeshadow, and Sultry Nights. I'm going to be taking a flat, somewhat big powder brush, or packing brush for eyeshadow. And I've never tried this palette before, so we're just going to wing it and see what we can do. I'm going to try to only use this palette. We're going to be taking the color Beach Beige, Beige, Beach Beige on that flat brush. By the way, I know it comes with this thing. We're ignoring that. Maybe I'll use it for, like, something else, but, like, not for anything right now. And we're going to be taking that color and just swiping it all over the whole entire area, not even like a specific thing, just the entire eye, just as a general base, just to make it look more like skin, just not my skin, or like sand, like it literally just says beach beige, like a dumbass. I don't know why I'm describing a color when I literally just had the name of it. It's beach beige. Wow, would you look at that? Just putting it on all over the general lid, nothing specific. And if you're like me, you're probably gonna overthink this whole thing, but you know it's fine. We'll see, that's a lot of fallout. Shit. Okay. And just as a base, let's take a somewhat fluffy blending brush. It's not super dense or packed. It is pretty much primarily meant for blending. We're gonna be taking the dark brown shade that's off the coast, number 4. Really a dark taupey brown. If you need references, that's the one I used on my lid. This one right here, and the one I'm using on my crease or blending in is this one right here. I will say there's a lot of kickback from what I can tell. No, it's not a review, but just getting that heads up. If you don't like that, you don't like that. I don't really mind. We're just gonna be putting this right in the crease, and we're not doing this. It's not gonna get anything off of your brush. You're gonna be taking the tip of your brush, product on the tip of your brush, directly into the eye like this. Because if you're doing this, you're not gonna get anything. It's why most people or most drugstore stuff doesn't come off well, because they're over here watching these fucking beauty gurus or beauty influencers, YouTubers, whatever the term is you want to do, and they're doing this, which that isn't going to do anything. You need to actually actively push the product into your skin, which I know some companies have, like, or will claim, like, yeah, our stuff is just like it adheres to the skin so easily, it just works out so easily, but it's like, dog, it's like, I don't care. And I don't even know what look I want to do. Maybe I could do the look that's been really popular. At least it was last year, where it's like barely any shimmer, and it's mainly just all matte eyeshadow, but it's like a cut crease of sorts. Let's do that. I think for the outer lid, I do need, or like the outer third of my eye, I do want to put that brown shade to really just like emphasize where my eye ends, at least, just so then there's like more definition to it. Just like that, nothing too crazy, even though this is already looking crazy, but it's fine. And we're gonna be going in. Do I want to put the concealer on again? I might just do that. That brush is gross. Okay. Come on, I have a flat brush somewhere. Come on. We're just gonna, you know what? We're actually just gonna take that same big brush I was using earlier, and we're gonna be tipping back into beach beige, and we're gonna be trying to blend that or put that right on top of the darker one on the majority of the lid, just to really bring that, not my skin but skin tone color, back into play. And we're only bringing that like to the center of the eyelid, from the inner corner to the center. And does that looks okay there. Okay. What we're gonna do now is take a brown eyeliner. I'm doing liquid because of the only ones I have. I have the e.l.f. one, which I don't really like because it's stiff, but I should be finishing that one first before I keep using the NYX one, because I bought the NYX one because I remember I loved it, but I gotta finish this one off because I opened it first, and this, I need to finish it. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do just a wing. You can do it small or big. I like my wings giant, or I would say I like a natural wing, but then there's no point because I've already gone too far. I will say this one is kind of dry, but I have to finish this one off. I can't just not like use it. I put money into this. honestly, I don't really have any tips for eyeliner because, to be frank, I wouldn't be giving tips for like a pen eyeliner. My preferred eyeliner is like a well eyeliner, and all I mean by that is eyeliner like this, long parts of the brush. That's like this is like the little inkwell, and it's like a brush tipped inkwell eyeliner. That's like what I would do on a general day, but because I'm trying to do something more brown and more like not as like exaggerated with black eyeliner, I have to use this because that's all I got. And you know what? I'm not really liking this, but it's what I chose to do. And you can tell it's dragging at my skin really bad. It's because it is, because this thing is dry as hell. I don't like this, but I have to finish it off. Even though I don't like it, it looks fine. It's fine. Do I like it? No, but it's fine. Okay, and I already got a really nice shape going on my eye. And part of me really was like thinking about dragging the eyeliner out, but I might not do that now because I kind of like the shape that my eye is already giving. Sorry, I keep not looking at this camera, but I gotta look in the mirror. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't try to at least try to get this even. I can't tell if that's even. I gotta just take a look for a second. That's even enough. If I try to fix it, it's gonna drive me crazy. So we're not gonna fuck with it anymore. And that's that for that part. I'm gonna be taking that same small packing brush I did for my brow highlight, and I'm gonna just be taking. If I had a white eyeshadow, that's what I would use. Actually, I might have one. Just a matte white. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be taking. No, wait, but I'm not using only colors in this palette. Okay, we're going to be breaking a rule for a second, because I was only going to use that palette. This is the Galaxy Kitten palette from Winky Lux. I have no idea if this brand is controversial or not. I just saw it in Target, and it's overpriced, but I think it's cute. I really don't think these eyeshadows are impressive, but I think this is the only white or, like, very light eyeshadow I have. Like, lighter than what I did on my eyelid. And it's not shimmery, because I don't want shimmer. I just kind of want it to be as white as possible, like, right in the center of my lid where it opens my eye up without being like, bam, pow, shimmer, bitch. Like, I just want it just like that. I think that's cute. And you know what? We're already here. Let's put that on the brow bone. God, that's a lot of fucking kickback. Jesus, I forgot how crusty that is. And I think almost forgot mascara. God, I'm a fucking idiot. I need to do my waterline. Where's my eye pencils? Oh, it's one of these. No. No. That's lip liner. Come on, it's one of these. That's a blue one. Nope. I swear I'm blind. I can't see shit. Is this it? This might be it. I think that's it. Okay. Brown eye pencil. Don't know the brand because it's not on here. Bitch, where are you? I really should be on here. I don't know why it's on. Okay. And since I already did my face, I'm going to be taking that sponge I used earlier. But it's still like slightly damp. Mainly just so that I don't pull down with my finger and like try to rip off my makeup. This will at least somewhat prevent that. And we're just going to go in on the waterline. Y'all are not going to see this because I do not care. Y'all can figure it out. And I'm only bringing this about halfway through my waterline. Mainly because I didn't bring my eyeliner all the way in either. I just brought it to like where like the center of my eye is. Maybe I could try and show this part. Yeah, I could do it. I can do that. Y'all are not gonna like this camera view, but you know what? I at least want to show what my paint looks like. And you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try to tight line the top as well. Like we're masochist. There's no pulling on the lid for this part. You just kind of jam it in there. Feels wrong. Good, because it is wrong. But you know what? It's gonna make our mascara look real nice. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't care to shove it that far in my eye. And for mascara, one, I always use, what's this one? CoverGirl, Lash Blast, Clean Girl, dark brown, not the black. I just don't think, I don't need the black. That's a good face. That's a good face right there. It's just real clean. Anyways, you want to take your disgusting, dirty ass eyelash curler. I have somewhat nice eyelashes, but damn, they do not fucking, they go straight down. They go straight down. You can fucking see it. There's no curl in them. It's very hard for me to actually get my eyelashes to curl. So for me, I don't really like. I've tried, and if it works, if you curl your eyelashes and it like does something for you, good for you. I just think it's a lot for me to not get anything out of. But we're gonna try it. And for mascara, make whatever face your face makes, because everyone has a mascara face. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Not everyone does. I just look like I'm looking down a bunch upon people, like they're presidents. And I was about to do the bottom lash, but I don't. No, let's not do that for today. Let's just keep it. Let's keep all the mascara on the top lashes. Nothing. We don't need to do all that. You know what? I really did get like go off the handle earlier about like a completely random thing, but like no one's really gonna care. But I might as well just talk about it, get it off my chest, anyways. I'm currently unemployed. You might be wondering, how are you surviving? Considering how fucking expensive everything is, you can't even live by yourself and like make a living, which I think is fucking ridiculous. Gotta love America. Gotta love our fucking country, but I'm just going through something really bipolar and obnoxious, and I wanna. Here's the thing. I just said that, but I'm not. I don't truly know if I am bipolar. There's a good chance I am, but I want to actually get proper medication for it. All right. I think that's everything. I think the only thing I need to do that's left is make lips. I don't even know what I want to do. Do I want to do an obnoxious color? Honestly, I think this look looks exactly the same as my other one. We're going to be going in with my favorite, absolute favorite color of lipstick. I think it's Maybelline. Yeah, it's Maybelline. And 111 double shot. It's in the cream formula, or creme, however you want to say that. I probably should line my lips. We don't care. I'm just wiping off my chapstick because it's just gonna be a lot. And we're just gonna go right in. And I don't really have any tips for applying lipstick. It's more just kind of like, everyone has different lip lines. Just do as you please. Now what I am going to do, almost took my hair down first. Let me set my face. And where's my, okay, it's right there. Probably don't need to spray it that much. I don't really have a reason for that. And if you have a fan, good for you. Just to get that to set in there a little faster, nothing too crazy. I keep saying nothing too crazy. I'm probably psychotic. I don't care. That's mainly dry now. It doesn't feel wet anymore. Take my hair down. By the way, I just had a giant ass scrunchie. It wasn't a clip. I would normally use a clip. I just don't know where it is. And my hair's very dirty. Like, it doesn't look terrible. That's because I ran water. Like, I literally took a shower but didn't actually wash it. I just ran cold water through it. Yeah, this is the finished product. Nothing too crazy. Just some nice, subtle. So almost in the camera, it looks kind of vampy, but like in my mirror, it looks. Most of my makeup looks pretty like fine or whatever. I would just say it's just a nice brown toned sort of neutral look. Nothing too crazy. Just something that's nice. Like, what am I thinking of? Chestnut. That's the color I was thinking of. It's very just like brown, nice, whatever. The it color of TikTok of like a last year, a year or two ago is just very nice. And if you watch this, I don't know why you did. I think you're crazy. But if you enjoyed it, I hope that you like it. Because I don't know. I think it looks nice. And I hope I helped someone, like, learn a thing or two about makeup. I don't do this really as a teaching thing. I was like over there, like right behind me on my TV playing video games. And I was like, I haven't done a video in a while. And I just wanted to do one. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I hope y'all have a blessed, a wonderful night, evening, day, morning, whatever time zone it is for you. And if you want to see more of me and my cute butt, you can go follow me on all my social medias at any of these handles that are above my giant ass head. They're all under the same thing. Do it as your own risk, because on my Twitter I am particularly spicy. But besides that, I just kind of do my thing and I kind of have fun. Anyways, I hope I already said the send off, but y'all can figure it out. Y'all have a wonderful night.